Some 9 miles off the coast of Hong Kong's Cyclone Peninsula, I'm on the hunt for clues.
You see the geometry of the rocks. It almost feels like a cubist painting.
Of the very beginnings of this archipelago.
Okay, it took about a 30-minute, very bumpy speedboat ride, but we made it to the 9-pin group of islands. And you'll see just these very striking rock formations. It's stunning, but it's also fascinating from a scientific point of view because this is proof of a volcanic event that happened some 140 million years ago. A supervolcano erupted and forged what is now known as Hong Kong. So this is evidence, look at those rocks there, this is evidence of Hong Kong's volcanic past.
Though the volcano that existed here is long extinct, Hong Kong is a reminder of the power of these phenomena to literally shape our world. Elsewhere, the threat of volcanic eruptions is very much present. Sitting in the infamous Ring of Fire, this is in one of the world's most volcanic regions, the Cascade Range of the American Northwest. The 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens here was the most destructive in U.S. history, and it could happen again. But predicting when and how is not that easy.
Is there a threat from volcanoes in the Pacific Northwest? Absolutely. I expect to see an eruption of a Cascade volcano in my lifetime.
Leif Karlstrom and his fellow researchers at the University of Oregon come here to collect data to better understand these volcanoes.
Oh no. Things you do for science.
But what he does with the data when he gets back to the lab might not be what you expect. He makes music. In fact, what you're listening to now is one of his compositions. By day, Karlstrom is a volcano scientist, but by night, he's a musician. And he says studying a volcano's so-called song could one day help to predict dangerous future eruptions.
Your ears have an incredible temporal resolution, milliseconds or much below. You can detect differences in sound. And so as a sensor for studying things like time series, patterns in real-time data, your ears are actually much better.
But how do you actually translate molten rock into marimba? First stop is the lab. Karlstrom and his team started the Volcano Listening Project to look at volcanic activity with fresh eyes or ears.
We're used to looking at graphs, we're used to looking at movies. Scientists are not trained to listen. I think there's great benefit in doing so. I think we can learn a lot about volcanoes by listening to the data.
The team has developed new software and algorithms to sonify the data, which means turning it into sound. Some sounds represent activity like geyser eruptions or rock falls into lava lakes. This piece was made using data from Hawaii's Kilauea volcano during its decade-long eruption between 2008 and 2018. It's sped up by more than 1 million to fit 10 years of volcanic activity into a 3-minute track.
Volcanoes have even changed the course of human history several times, but they're quite hard to monitor. If you want to study them, you have to be creative, right? You have to come up with methods that allow you to peer into the Earth in an indirect manner.
The final step is to turn these individual sounds into a song. Karlstrom grabs his violin and heads to the music studio.
We consider the volcanic data to be the director of the music. Right? It's improvisational. It's actually closer to free jazz than any other genre, if you like. The simplest way you could sonify it is you could just sort of map the data values onto pitch. Right? So you have to choose the range of pitches or perhaps a scale, musical scale, and that you do to best represent the data itself. Other types of data require other techniques, and things like granular synthesis that represent sound in more complex manner. We use sound design tools, so exactly the same sorts of things that are used for designing commercials and movie soundtracks.
While the volcano listening team has detected new patterns in volcanic activity, they are yet to detect proof of a future eruption. And experts say some volcanoes are just not well researched enough yet to provide enough data for sonification. But Karlstrom says it's not just people from within the scientific community who can take new meaning from the music.
It's an incredible outreach tool, an incredible education tool. I use it in my classes. Non-scientists tend to react poorly to science. Experiencing a volcanic eruption through a sonification can elicit emotion. I think people recognize, right, that this is an interesting and novel way to experience the natural world.
For Karlstrom and scientists across the world, technology is a tool for inspiring the next generation, for taming the elements, and protecting those on the front line of nature's fiercest phenomenon, for good.